The textile revolution was started in 1763 when a spinning machine was produced and gave the user 4 times more productivity and created thread from wool. The most important spinning device was Samuel Crompton's spinning mule. Some of Europe's largest coal deposits were in Great Britain. It was easily accessible by commerce and easy to transport. Coal substituted wood as main energy. America and Europe had a unique economic relationship. Great Britain benefited from this relationship. European land constraints were lifted because of conquered American lands. 18th century slave plantations in Brazil, Caribbean islands, and U.S. supplied Europe. None of these products were available in Europe. Caribbean plantations opened manufacturing imports from Europe. During the 17th century, English consumers grew fond of calicoes, rarely painted textiles from India. Cotton cloth also became popular because it was lighter, easier to wash, and quicker to dry. Better than wool, which had been the principal fabric of European clothes. The most crucial technological breakthrough of the early industrial was a general-purpose steam engine. James Watt was the maker of it in 1765. Steam burned the coal, and the water was boiled to form steam. Primitive steam engines had power pumps that drew water out of coal mines. They consumed too much fuel to be used for anything else. Iron and steel became a big hit in the Industrial Revolution. With high demand of iron for furnaces, the price of production of iron skyrocketed. The use of iron became very useful in the production of ships, buildings, and bridges. In the 19th century, steel became the more go-to metal instead of iron because steel was harder, stronger, and more resilient. The capitalist marketplace wanted to eliminate competition. Companies would form trusts to become the monopolies of their industry. The trust had one goal: to control the supply of a product and hence its price in the marketplace. The factory system replaced the putting out system in proto-industrial factories. The putting out system became the characteristic method of production in the industrial economies. Industrialization started to emerge in the late 18th century. In Europe, technological advances transformed the British textile industry. The factory system led to a new owner class who were the only ones who could afford the expensive machinery required in a factory. The factory workers became too dependent on their employers for their livelihood and could offer their labor or services. Between 1811 and 1816, groups of laborers known as the Luddites destroyed many textile machines that they were blamed for their low wages and unemployment. The protests broke out in the hoistery and lace industries near the town of Nottingham and soon spread to the wool and cotton industry in Lancashire. Many people supported the Luddites because they avoided violence against people.